it's going. So, let me get an intro real fast. Welcome, everyone. This is the second Battle of Saratoga, International Kriegsspiel Society. This is an ahistorical scenario where the British have opted, Burgoyne has decided to retreat north back to Canada and save his army. And so the Americans are in hot pursuit and have caught them in Saratoga. Um, and I guess I can't say more because I've got Gates on the line. So, uh, yep, so that's the condition. You're moving up the road. Nixon is with you. You've got the 3rd Massachusetts right behind you. There's a ridge to your left, and across the way, or to the east, you've got the Hudson, and you can see a church in the distance, so you know you're getting close to the town of Saratoga. What are you
All
ready?
right, I'm gonna continue marching north up the road, deploy skirmishers to the front, and try to get the column moving at the double quick. I want to run them starting out here just to try to catch up to the British as quickly as possible and get eyes on them.
Okay, moving at the double quick. Alright, yes, sir. Just give me a second.
Thank you.
And let's see. In your column, you've got Nixon, who's not a player, so you got his. Patterson is a person, and Learned and Warner are no longer played by anyone. So between you and Patterson, you can figure out who has what.
Okay. Um, is that the order of march?
It is Nixon, Patterson, Learned, Warner. Yeah.
Thank you. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see. I gotta go find Patterson.
You guys took too long, and I want to.
All right, General John Patterson.
Yes.
It has been a crazy morning. You marched out according to orders, expecting to find the British and Hessians in their defenses to the north, and found them abandoned. Um, you've received orders and a dispatch from Gates ordering you north, and you've been going along the main road. Your division is marching behind Nixon's, and Gates is somewhere up there with Nixon. You've got Learned behind you and Warner behind him. Um, and you're technically not on the map yet, so I don't have anything to show you.
Okay. I assumed the British chose to abandon the position. You were like, oh, shit.
Yep.
You weren't supposed to do that.
I could have told him no, but I thought it'd be fun to mix up this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. Any orders besides keeping marching?
No.
Okay, you'll have a screenshot on the next turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh wow, I like the effects.
Yeah, I had pre-built a whole bunch of them, and then when I
Oh,
lost them all,
that's still
that's why I
that's
made the
cool though.
noise.
Yeah.
So I'm
So,
making
so
a
this,
bunch real fast.
everything else is holding except for Burgoyne's going a little closer to the front. It's like there. And then the cavalry here is running bat out of hell and it's gonna run straight into. Yeah, nice picture and everything.
All right, cavalry. What's he doing?
He's literally going up to trying to cross. So he running. Well, here, let's send the picture here because he made a picture for it. Literally like that
I can't see. Where'd you post the picture? Umpire.
in umpires. Yeah.
You want the white one or the green? The yellow.
The green one is in case if he can get cross there. If not, he'll try the other one.
Okay. Well, we'll just put him on the bridge, and
Yeah.
you can see that. Okay.
Everybody else is just holding and seeing what they see at this point. So, how long do dispatches are we gonna take? Because he sent one, but is it that one? Can probably get there pretty quickly.
At for the British, it's probably the very same turn. Like just deliver it.
Okay.
And that just makes it easy to copy too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cone, any questions on your end? I saw the just movement and double time.
Yeah, both of them said double time.
Okay. I guess the artillery would start to fire on that position. Oops, not that one.
We're doing 15 minutes.
Yeah. So it's
Okay,
now
just make
10:45. You guys can go ahead and do screenshots.
All right, so that was 10:40, so it's 10:55.
10. Now it's 10:45.
Oh, okay. Alright. All these guys are without mic except for a couple of them, so it's gonna take me a little bit.
Yeah.
Slaying it.
Cone, you got any questions about taking screenshots?
No, I saw the video how to do it.
Okay. Oh, good.
I will send it in umpires to see if I did it correct.
You can see what I already posted for him, just as a general view of. Was nobody going across? They didn't want to cross the bridge to the east side. I thought they were going to do that. Skrevsky.
No, nobody moved. They
Okay. Well,
he asked if he can go through the baggage train, and I said if he could, what would his orders be, and he said, "Never mind, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at."
okay.
So
Well, baggage.
can he do that though? Can he cross through the baggage train?
Not through them, but he could stop them and.
Okay, copy that. All right,
So.
all right. Let me do cavalry first.
I sent the picture in umpires. Does it look good or?
Give me 1 second. I'll.
Yeah.
Shoot. Nope, not that one. In the umpire channel? I don't see it.
Where did I send it? Oh no.
Oh no, you put it in Lincoln, which is fine.
Oh.
Oh yeah, what you did, that's good. You could probably show a little bit more across the stream up the mountain, but that's other than that, it's pretty good.
Okay.
What's the? I can't tell by the train. Where's the mountain at?
So if it's darker, it's up high. So this is a ridge right
Okay.
here, and there's a ridge over here, and there's a kind of ridge right here.
Okay, so I'll let him know that because he was asking about higher ground. So okay, cool. I'll let him copy that.
And you can, in your updates, you can let them know that they hear artillery fire up north or wherever it is relative to them,
Yeah.
and
Right.
small arms fire where that's happening. Oh, I didn't roll for combat. Oh no, that's fine. They just barely made contact.
10 Bruek. What is the time? 10:45. Yes.
10:45. Yeah. Do you want me to do pour a screenshot for you?
No need.
Okay, you got it. Let's see. And then whoever, if someone that you're assigned to writes a dispatch, then you're responsible to deliver it.
Okay. Do I do it the same turn or the next one? The next one, like.
Yeah, so if they wrote it, like if you gave a 10:30 update and then they wrote it, then you would give it to the next person after their 10:45 update, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do Gates.
I've got one more screenshot, then I should be good to go.
Okay. If I need to, I can take one of the British because I've only got 2, and that's pretty quick. But we'll see how this next round goes, and then switch.
Yeah. Looks like artillery's opened up. Okay.
All right, General Gates. Your men march swiftly up the road as you pass by a church and some homes. You enter into a small group of woods, and as you do so, you hear artillery fire from the northeast in the directions of Fort Hardy, it sounds like. And you also hear small arms fire to the southwest. And as you look up the road, there's a few small homes, and then just across the bridge, you can see British wagons moving up the road northeast.
Okay, I'm gonna send my first 2 regiments charging in at the double quick after them. I want my artillery to set up on the south side of the little creek here. I'm gonna position myself in Schuyler with them, and I want the rest of the army to slow down to a normal rate of march and come up and after them.
Okay, where'd you want the artillery again?
Set up like right in Schuyler.
Oh, okay. Then where would you want to go?
I'll be with them.
Okay.
And send Nixon forward to report what he sees up there.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, General Patterson. A courier arrives from up north with a dispatch from General Gates for you, and has been delivered. As you continue the march, the column in front of you is starting to march at the double quick, and you follow. That's why your men are a little bit disrupted. You can hear small arms fire, crackle of musket fire just over the ridge to the west of you. And you can also hear artillery fire thundering in the distance somewhere north. But none of it's directed towards you, so you're good.
Okay.
What are your orders?
No new orders. Keep marching.
Okay. All right, thank you. Let's see. Double quick again. That was until they move up. Well, if I got time, I'm gonna do this. Why? I don't know why it's not. It's so weird.
Hey James.
Yes.
We need a co-location channel for Fraser and Burgoyne because he doesn't have a mic, or he can barely use his mic.
Oh, okay. Fraser and Burgoyne.
Yep.
Let me make one super fast.
All right. Cool.
Well,
I'll be back.
Can I just put Fraser in Burgoyne's channel? Would that work?
He is in there. He's
No,
requesting
I
it.
mean his text channel.
Oh, I guess. I mean,
That'll be easiest, I think.
Yeah.
If they're together.
I'll be back.
I don't know why it's doing that. Looks super cool though. Going. It's actually not a bad pace for how many players we have and one new umpire. So, hey, ma'am, you sure you don't want to help?
No, I'm just looking.
All right. Let's see, what does that mean? Line. Not sure. I need cone here to interpret that. Oh, and I can move the wagons. Should have done that already. Bunch of wagons and no one to protect them. Let's see, someone enterprising would have done something. Probably those guys.
Hello.
Cone.
Yes.
Alright, so what are they doing over here?
So Lincoln is going back to see the whole line,
Okay.
and Ten Broy said to form his men in 2 lines and wait for the ones that are marching to come,
Okay. So starting to form line.
and they will form in the back too when they arrive.
Okay. Gotta wait and see what the British are doing.
I will take screenshots now if that's right.
Yeah,
Or are you still?
we gotta do combat, but I can't do it till Skrevsky gets back, and because it doesn't look like he's moved anything.
Okay, then I'll wait.
Oops.
Okay.
Alright, so I see you moved. What are the Hussar or the Dragoons doing?
Oh, they're trying to get the bat out of hell, so they were gonna go back to like here, and they're trying to fight through whatever's in front of them.
There's not the kind of trapped.
Yeah, they're pretty much screwed. The train is continuing moving, and then he's gonna move his infantry. So this one that I have is not moving, but his infantry is moving across the bridge.
Which infantry? All of it, or?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay.
And the artillery's remaining where it is fighting, so firing it.
Well, then let's delay that. In his next report, well, I guess he'll probably see it. So he's moving all of it like that, something like that.
Yep, pretty much, exactly.
Alright, we'll put him here so you can see that happening.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to roll combat real fast.
Copy that.
Are there? Oh, the Grenadiers are coming out. On the
Yeah,
flank?
his charge was the order. So
Okay. Oh, wait, charge, so not fire, just charge.
yeah, they were said to charge, and
Militia. They're already running.
I feel bad for the Americans.
They outnumber them 2-1, so. Let's see, Morgan's. That's bad rolls for the Americans so far. Alright, well, the militia are turning and running already.
oh wow, jeez.
Let's see over here.
I really like these effects. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, Hopefully it turns out in the screenshots. Let's see. And we got a little bit of combat here. 3 cents. Alright. I think that's all the combat. Okay, we can go ahead and take screenshots.
Having that.
So it's now 11 o'clock. Patterson. It's almost too bright for the picture. Alright. Skrevsky, do you want me to take one of the British? Because I got extra time.
Sure. Whichever you want to take, it doesn't matter to me.
Who's on their own? I'll take Phillips.
Okay, I already have a screenshot, so I can do it.
Okay, do his screenshot and I'll start doing his updates.
Why aren't you saving?
Alright, General Gates.
Hello.
So the 3rd Massachusetts rush forward, start to cross the bridge, and to get after those juicy British wagons, and some Hessians show up on the other side, emerging from some of the homes and buildings over there, and a firefight breaks out. You can see the British apparently have set up their cannon in the ruins of Fort Hardy and are firing across that way, mostly targeting your own artillery right now. And you can hear, besides that, you can hear small arms fire off to the southwest.
Okay. I want my artillery to focus fire on the center battery that they have at Fort Harvey.
Okay.
I want the 3rd Massachusetts to rush into the town and try to get cover in the buildings themselves and set up positions there.
So they're
Yeah.
like halfway across the bridge right now. Do you want them to try to rush across?
Yeah.
All right.
Bring up the 5th MA behind them to support them and get the next brigade, get the rest of the brigade ready to go in.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, General Patterson. You continue marching north. You can hear what sounds like are your own guns are firing nearby, not too far to the north. And artillery fire in general is picking up. You can still hear small arms fire, but you can't see it to the west somewhere. And, yep.
Okay. Let's keep her moving.
Alright, sounds good. Thank you. Let's see. Oops. Phillips. General Phillips. Oh, are you on a?
Hello.
Okay, you can't talk. All right, so I'm taking over your channel for now. So you tell the wagons to wait and prioritize your infantry to start them crossing the bridge. As you pass over the Hudson, to your dismay, you see Americans running down the road towards you. To your southwest, your artillery is dueling with the American artillery that is unlimbered near the Schuyler home, and they're firing at each other. And your wagons continue to move up the road, but very slowly and painfully. What are your orders?
Okay, skip the formalities and immediately attack the Americans with whatever units we have.
Okay.
Let's just stop them from looting the baggage train that easily.
Got it.
So the 3 regiments I have, they will target the 3 American regiments.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. Hello.
Do you need any additional help?
Always. Let me promote you. Oh, were you supposed to be British?
No, I think that's from the Confederate game. I just never had the tags removed.
Alright. It's removed now. Alright, you're an umpire. The server name's on the channel. As soon as you're in, I'll give you someone. Oh. Are you here to help too?
Do you need help running dispatches?
Sure. If you want to be dispatch man, I'll take it. I just gave you umpire status. Pretty much everyone is one turn away. Poor can't really communicate. Poor's on the far right. Oh, and can't communicate with everyone else, but everyone else can.
Hold on, my tabletop sim's not loading.
Okay. Wave green flag.
No, if you go to the umpires channel, there's server name and password.
Let's see.
gonna have to restart my computer. For some reason, I'm just stuck here and it's not loading.
Oh, that stinks.
I'll be right back.
Brock's cannon. Wait,
Hello?
I'm here. No, your cannon. You got a whole bunch of infantry in the way.
Well, I mean, like,
Oh,
hypothetically, if the infantry weren't there.
No, canister's not too common this era, so.
No. Well, what about? I mean, grape. Same difference.
No,
or-
I will go further down.
No.
Okay. Well, all right. Rip. Okay. So just, I guess, I'll repeat my orders then. Have Morgan's rifles conduct a fighting withdrawal.
Okay.
Send the militia, the routing militia, send them to the rear. And have the incoming militia form a double line, and then, if necessary, a triple line behind us, with the regiments in the west sort of like facing outward a little bit, just in case the enemy decide to launch a flanking assault. If our friendly regiments get out of the way, the artillery is cleared to open fire on the best target possible.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Have you already moved your folks, Skrevsky?
I'm moving him now. So,
Okay.
it's pretty easy. The British infantry where he was engaging. They're just holding position. The cavalry was charging into the unit that was next to them and then going north.
Okay. Well,
And
they fell back, so they'll be able to go north.
then we can move him to Burgoyne because he got to Burgoyne. That's where he was going.
Are the Grenadiers still charging on their own?
No, they're probably. I didn't get any orders from him, so I'm assuming they just stopped then. And then, oh, you did Phillips. That's right. It's like my mind. I have. And that's it.
Alright, so I did the artillery. I need to do. It's basically a bayonet charge. Oh, well. Yeah, that's. Those Hessians. They mean business. Alright, then these guys. Oh, yeah, I did Phillips.
Yeah.
Like, what are they doing?
So I can move from Raymond up to Burgoyne.
Let's see.
Hi.
We have quite a few people in here now, don't we?
Yeah, Brett and Hubble are gonna help.
Nice.
I think Brett's restarting his computer because he's having issues.
Yeah, it's still not letting me load in.
Don't move
Oh,
them. Don't move them too much. I already moved them how much they could go, Cone.
sounds like Brett's having the same issue I had.
Yeah, I wonder if it's my thing, like something about. I don't. It's too late to restart it now, but because last time Skowski had the same issue, and then I just redid it.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah, because I was having trouble with the Star Wars game too. I couldn't join the umpire table after the game.
That's weird.
Huh.
I don't know. Did Namable leave?
He's
I'm having the same issue.
I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. So in the southwest, the Americans withdrew, but have their artillery firing. Let me roll for that real fast. Okay. In the center, they're charging across the bridge, but they're basically been repulsed by the Hessians there.
Oh, yeah. And the poor wanted a green flag waved at the Bay of the Hudson River
Okay. I don't know if that means anything.
to signal something to Gates.
I'll let Gates know. All right. Go ahead and do screenshots then.
already.
Let's see. I want Gates. And it's now 11:15. Nominable, you can, even if you can't see it, you can do the dispatches. Just do 15-minute delay on all of them.
Alright.
I guess I'm also going to be delegated to that because I can't see anything.
Maybe, I don't know, well, no. Let's see, hold on, I gotta think about what the screenshot's supposed to look like.
I had two to do, so it's just...
Yeah, so Crone and Skowski, you don't have to worry about dispatches anymore.
Okay. Copy that.
Phillips. I forgot to move the wagons. But I guess they can't really move.
They're kind of stuck right now.
Well, half of them are.
I'll be back.
Yeah, me too. I don't remember where I'm going. All right, gentlemen. Patterson has caught up to Gates and Nixon. So Gates is a bit more aware of what's happening to the front, but basically the 3rd Massachusetts charged across the bridge. They fought for a few minutes, getting into bayonet and melee fighting, but they're running backwards now, getting chased back across the bridge. Your artillery continues dueling with the British artillery, but they are outnumbered, and your artillerymen are... Most shots are missing or hitting the trees nearby, but every now and then a gun or an artilleryman are struck. And one of your pickets reports that there's a green flag being waved by Poor on the other side of the Hudson.
That's fun.
I don't know if that means anything to you, but there's a green flag being waved.
Yes, that wasn't my instructions. Let's see. I gotta read what that means. I think that means that they're not there. Let's see. Oh no, they're there in some force. Uh-oh. But not overwhelming. So that's probably where the redcoats are. Okay. Well, now we're gonna have a jam on this goddamn bridge. So get the troops on the sides into a position to provide covering fire. So yeah, have them try to shoot back at the Germans. Let our guys retreat or reform if possible, and form up in some depth for another attempt to charge, and keep concentrating our artillery fire on what? Yeah, I think the middle one of theirs.
Okay. And Patterson for your men.
Let's see. Bring my units up. If they get a chance, allow them to reorganize. And I would like to go forward and see what we're working with here.
Okay. Do you want to... Okay. Got it. Okay, thank you. Alright, General Phillips. Your men rush across the bridge and into the fight with the Americans. They quickly deploy in a line and start exchanging volleys. It's hard to say who's winning, but the Americans also quickly deploy in a line. You've been able to deploy far enough to the east that once you get the rest of your infantry across, the wagons can keep coming across. Yep. What are your orders?
Yeah, the 47th Foot will engage with the Americans once they have arrived, and the 9th and 21st will go down south and then east to make a wide flanking maneuver.
Got it. Alright, thank you. That was fast going.
No, I'm still taking. It's not fast.
Oh,
It's slow.
that was slow. Hey, do you want me to take one of them since I just did mine?
I mean, some of my pictures have a problem. I don't know why. They're kind of glitching into each other, kind of.
Oh, that's weird. But do you want me to do an update for someone? I'll take. Let me take Poor, and then you just got Tinbrock and Lincoln.
Okay.
Alright, General Poor.
Hello.
Hello. I have you now for the foreseeable future. So let me look at your. What the heck?
I have not gotten a screenshot.
Oh well. Yeah, he said he's having issues. I'll give you a screenshot super fast. Alright, here's your screenshot. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Alright, so the British infantry rush across the bridge and form line and start trading volleys with your men who are also deploying the line. So far it seems pretty even. You can see the British wagons continuing to rush to safety off to the north. To the west, maybe less than half a mile away, you can hear artillery firing a lot, and to the west, I don't know if I said left or west, to the west, and those are your reports.
Okay, I want to make the 4th New York ready to fill in behind the 1st New Hampshire.
Okay.
So looking pretty beat up at the moment. And then otherwise, I'm going to move the 2nd and Cook's. Of course, that's the dispatch I get now. I'm going to move. Wait, no. I want to move the Latimer's Connecticut militia and Cook's Connecticut militia in to reserve behind the 1st line, along with the 4th New York, and then the 2nd New York will be my final reserve in case things go really bad.
Okay.
Or really well. We'll see.
Got it.
So. But if 1st New Hampshire has to go back, 4th New York should go in.
Got it.
I guess is the specifics there.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what combat can I do?
Alrighty. So they're falling back.
The Hessians are firing across the creek as I have them.
Let me check. He did a screenshot, so it's very easy. He's moving 1 unit further.
Okay, but okay, that still stands.
Let me check a screenshot. Yeah, he's pretty much charging that one forward.
Oh, he wants them to charge across the river?
He doesn't want to go across the river per se, but he wants to charge that unit that's withdrawing, basically.
Oh, okay, well, they're...
Yeah,
tell them
you
to
pretty much
charge
have it.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let me continue that. Let me check the screen because he's writing this down.
The only combat I have to do is southwest now. Ooh. What a giant mess.
Alright, I did that correct. Cool.
withdrawing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are the Jaegers staying as a rear guard, or oh, they're going to? Okay.
Yeah, so basically this is what's happening. Is
We'll
probably got a little.
we'll get some parting artillery shots then. Nope, nothing done. Okay.
Be that because they ran into forests, so probably slowed them down.
That's a very interesting scenario because there's a whole with the Fishkill Creek. It's a bottleneck for the main American force. Brett and Nommable, I was thinking if I just shared my screen, if that would work. Although you couldn't like screenshot off of that, but you could see things at least.
Well, right now I'm just doing 2 screenshots, so it's not terrible on my end at least.
Well, I was just trying to think of how to Brett and Nommable could see something more.
I can share my screen too, I guess, but.
Right now I'm trying to update my drivers. Perhaps that's the reason.
Let's see. Chinleaf wants Leo. Let's see. Phillips, and then I'll make Leo. British. Cone.
Cone.
Alright, it looks like you moved everyone, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. So it's not really the artillery's firing, but the British are fleeing or falling back, so they would see them falling back, and for year 2, and all the other combat's done. Let me move the wagons.
That center group is just getting.
There you go. Okay, we can take screenshots.
Should I wait for these arrows to be gone?
No,
thank you.
So the time is now 11:30.
11:30.
Yep.
Cone, I believe Nom's doing your dispatches, so you shouldn't have to worry about that anymore.
11:30. Let's see, who all do I have now? And Phillips.
Suddenly.
What? Cone, I've got poor now.
Oh,
It's alright. Yeah, you've just got Tenbrock and Lincoln. I can handle.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I can handle
My
pulse.
my screenshots are out. I'll be back.
I apologize.
No, you're fine. All right, gentlemen. So the Hessians are forming up all along the banks and streets of southeast Saratoga and exchanging fire with the 6th and 5th Massachusetts. And the 6th and 5th Massachusetts are taking a lot of casualties and are near breaking. Artillery continues to duel. They've taken out a gun, maybe two, but their officers are looking concerned. You do get a better look and can see the British wagons moving across the river, and you can also see redcoats marching east of the Hudson. And Patterson's men have lined up in the woods to your rear, and they've reorganized and took a breather.
All right, Gates, are you here?
Yeah, sorry, I was just.
Yeah,
I was
we're not
muted when I
gonna
thought I
get-
was.
Yeah, we're not going to get across this bridge. They can hold this position forever. What we need to do.
I don't feel so certain. They have a lot less resources than we do. I think all they have are the 4 regiments we see right in front of us, or at least most of what they have.
Yeah, that can hold that position forever. Like as
I
long
don't
as they
think
have
they
ammo.
have the same amount of disruption as we do. Like, we can take a lot more damage.
Well, look, I don't want to suicide across that bridge. What I would suggest is we have the back of the column counter march past the church, and there's another bridge.
I'll be back for your orders in a couple minutes.
Over the Hudson.
Alright, General Poor, the fight continues to the front with growing gun smoke making it difficult to see. But you can tell that the British are trying to extend their line further to the south. The 1st New Hampshire did need to exchange, and so the 4th New York went in, and the rest of your division formed up in reserve.
Okay. It's a mess. I don't know the rest of the army.
You want me to come back for orders in a minute?
I mean, we're gonna keep fighting here for now. If those British try to come in on the left, then we'll commit Latimer's regiment. I want to see if I can get these other 2 took out into better shape in the meantime, but we have to give ground under pressure, then we'll do that. But I think that's what I got so far.
Okay, that works.
All right.
Thank you. Alright, General Phillips. So the fight. Sorry, I gotta look at your screenshot. The fight continues. Your men are moving to the south, as ordered. You've cleared enough space that the wagons are able to move up north once again. And it's hard to tell, but the fight seems fairly even so far with the Americans.
Yeah, so I would like to personally inspire the front line to hold a bit longer, not give up, and I'll just wait for the 9th and 21st, I believe, to flank the enemies.
Got it.
And let the supply wagon go fast.
Okay. They're going as fast as they can.
Yeah, they're too slow.
Alright, thank you. Alright, you settled on a plan?
Yeah. I'm gonna send the rearmost brigade in my line to make a counter march to the river crossing where I think Lincoln's currently engaged.
Are you talking about Warner's division or the 2nd Hampshire Militia Brigade?
Warner's division, sorry.
Okay, so you want Warner to go west to where Lincoln should be. Is he to report to Lincoln?
Yes.
Okay.
I am gonna give some sort of patriotic speech to my men because I have been informed we are being sent on a suicide mission.
Oh, alright. It's all for freedom. What's your suicide mission?
Crossing that bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the remainder of Nixon's division or brigade, or whatever you want to call it, but form up on the river and provide covering fire. And Patterson's gonna advance right into the heart of it.
Alright, which brigade gets the honors of leading the attack?
Patterson.
The forlorn
We'll
hope.
go with the 10th Massachusetts. I have a specific way that I want it to be done, but we can go through that when we actually attack.
Well, what's the specific way?
Well, I'm gonna have the men pocket their flints. I don't want them to stop to shoot. We're just gonna charge across the bridge.
Got it.
I agree with the plan.
Okay. Are you leading them?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. From the front.
From the front. Here we go.
The Major General does not approve.
We'll see if you survive.
Yeah, keep the artillery fire focused. Keep absorbing it.
Thank you. Alright, combat.
Alright, I think that's all for me. So.
Alright, that one's done. Artillery duel. Oops.
Oh no, I'm seeing this as as of right now, a British victory.
Yeah, that bridge is a huge choke. But there's actually a big moment because the 10th Massachusetts is charging across. Led by their commander. So let's.
Oh dear.
So 4 and 4. We're actually gonna double it. So let's see. They're fresh. That's 1, 2, 4 and 5. So 2.
Looks like Cone's screenshots are glitching out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it looks like he sent the same thing. Or there's like something superimposed on it.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, Patterson. Oh, he died!
Oh no! Oh.
But they broke the Hessians. They made the bridgehead.
Yeah, but now here comes the rest of the British Army.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. That was the risk. Alright. So there's no combat in the southwest. I did the combat there. Oh, I didn't do that. Hold on. Is Cone back here? Is he still... I'm moving that around. 5 and 4, so... So the Fraser and Burgoyne will see American Continentals firing across from the Fishkill Creek as their men are marching up northeast. Actually, I'll do a roll, see if they take a little. I'll take a little bit of casualties. But the some of them are already turning and running. The ones fighting the Hessians are running, except for the ones on the bridge making the bridgehead.
Making the bridgehead, and they're also breaking themselves.
Yeah. Okay. Cone's still doing. Although they don't be able to see anything that Cone's doing, so you can go ahead and do screenshots.
All right.
It's now 11:45. All right, Cone.
Oh yes.
Did you already move all the Americans that needed to be moved?
Yeah.
Okay. All the combat's done. Where's Lincoln? Let Lincoln know that Warner has sent a rider to him and that he's been assigned to him by Gates and is marching his way. Which is ironic because Ten Brock's trying to march east. They're running into each other.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot of
tell him
bombs.
that Warner is going towards him.
Yeah, Warner's marching west. He's right here. This is his division.
Yeah, yes.
So,
Yeah, I see. I just need to type it, not to forget it.
Are your screenshots okay?
Yeah, I will try to get one now. I don't know what was the problem.
Yeah, it looks like you're posting on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do screenshots and then 11:45. Let's see, Patterson and Phillips.
Well, whatever was the problem, it doesn't look like it's it anymore.
Oh, good.
I'll be back.
Oh, what time is it? 11:45.
11:45.
Yep, 11:45.
Yep. Patterson's on his own. All right, General Gates. Patterson moves off and marches with his division down the road. The Forlorn Hope. Nixon's division spreads out along the riverbanks and exchanges fire. The artillerymen cheer as they've broken, it seems, an entire battery's worth. The guns either abandoned or broken, so evens the odds a little bit. And let's see, Learned arrives from the south. His division's resting behind, and he's looking for orders.
Alright, well, I want to keep sending in troops, across that bridge, have them fix bayonets, have them push through the troops who are routed. We're just, the only way is going to be forward. If they ought to run, lay down their arms, surrender when they get to the other side, fine, but we have to get across that bridge in force.
Oh, I
So
forgot,
keep pushing.
I forgot to tell you the 5th and 6th Massachusetts are breaking and running.
Yeah, I see that. Have the militia at the rear of that division or brigade move up the South Berkshire and 3rd York Militia. Have them move up and replace them. And have those routed units reform on the guns. And have the guns concentrate their fire on our artillery battery that's now on the right side of my point of view of the fort.
Do you want Learned's division to move anywhere?
Have them keep moving up. They can try to move up beyond the artillery. Have them move some regiments up beyond the artillery to try to get their gunners to shift fire onto the infantry instead. Like those lead to regiments I see.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, General Patterson. I have good news and bad news. The good news is your men bravely charge across the bridge, slam into the Hessians, kill them, and send them routing. The bad news is you were struck by an errant musket ball and killed.
Okay.
So I don't really need orders from you, but would you like to join the umpire channel and spectate, or
Sure.
or you can chill with Gates and give him advice as an ADC? What would you like?
I'll join the umpire table.
All right, I'll make you an umpire real fast. You can join us.
I figured that was gonna happen, but you were doing something stupid, so I had to try to make it work.
The odds are actually low that you get killed, but you were unlucky. So
Yeah, I knew I was probably gonna get hit, but I also knew that we couldn't stop on the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you did make a bridgehead, so maybe it was worth it. Your sacrifice.
Well, hopefully, the whole division not having their flints and their guns, they'll have no choice but to just push through.
Yep.
That's why I took them out.
You can join the umpire channel if you want.
Okay.
Alright, General Poor. Some bad news on your side. The whole front line routes and breaks. Luckily, you've set up your reserves, so they retreat to safety behind your other line. But they're in bad shape. They need time to reorganize. But your militia and 2nd New York and 1st New Hampshire are there to hold the new line.
Yeah. Not looking great. And they have 2 entirely fresh units. So it looks like they're not having a great time on their right flank either. They're all committed. I think we need to start giving way to the southeast. See if we can make our way up onto the higher ground to the southeast of the crossroads.
Okay.
I don't want to be cut off from a line of retreat. And unfortunately, I don't think I have the ability right now to reliably interdict their movement without risking my whole command.
Okay. Alright. Moving, shifting southeast to the high ground.
Mm-hmm.
That'll help. Okay.
Alright. Thanks.
Thank you. Phillips. Alright, General Phillips. Good news for you. The entire line, American line, is breaking and fleeing before you. They do have a secondary line that you can now see in reserve, but it's good so far. So, what are your orders?
Yeah, my orders for the 21st and 9th Foot is to charge the American left flank and push them to their, push them all the way down.
Okay.
For the center, I would like to pin the Americans down, and I would like to attempt to rally the routing unit to keep them in place.
Okay. So rally them.
And if I can I just shoot the general, please?
Shoot the general?
Make it possible for the general to be hit by a gunshot.
You can try.
Okay. So, charge by 2 units on the left flank of the Americans and pinning down action in the center.
Got it. Okay.
And I would like to inspire the low health units to stand a bit longer, to not break.
Got it. All right,
And I'll send a dispatch in my channel.
Okay. Cone,
Cone has a question for you.
No, go ahead, Cone.
Lincoln asked if Warner can join Brock.
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
Warner's not a player, so Brock, just tell Ten Brock that he's commanding Warner now.
Oh yeah, 1 second.
Okay. Alright, combat. Combat.
Yeah, Patterson's having the same trouble I am. He can't load in.
It must be because when I reset the game, it worked for Skrevsky, so it's something about the way it's hosted.
Yeah, we think Tabletop Sim maybe pushed a bad update or something.
Yeah, I'm trying restarting my game.
I'd save it and reload, but last time I did that, I lost a bunch of stuff I'd already done, so I'm afraid to do that.
Yeah, I've been trying to fix it. I was having trouble earlier with the Star Wars game that was run earlier too. I couldn't join that either.
But let me just share my screen so you can see something. Yeah, because I can tell when someone tries to join, because it gives me this red error thing. And I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh yeah.
Alright, that combat's done in there. Running.
You probably don't need to stream it on here. I can pull up the YouTube stream.
Oh, that works too. There may be a delay to that though. See if there's a delay.
Yeah, there will be, but I can just put it on mute. And then.
Okay. I don't mind streaming because then Brett and Novel can see it.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because I'm actually on the server right now. It's just not loaded. It doesn't show
Yeah,
me that I'm there.
It just shows you the white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those flashes are pretty neat.
Yeah, I like that.
Makes it pretty for the umpires, but
Yeah,
I don't know how well they show up in the.
Well, it shows flashes.
shots.
It's almost too bright when they show, but it does make it look cool. Wait, where'd the? Oh. Patterson's sacrifice must be made worth it. Those guys are doing work.
Oh, they broke another brigade. Wow.
They broke another one. Of course,
Or not brigade, but yeah.
They're broken now, but it's enough to get.
Yeah. That's the idea.
Wait, was that other unit broken or? Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one that broke. They just broke another one, and they're broken, but they cleared the way for these guys to get across.
Yeah, I just thought there was I thought just there was another unit there. That's what that had also broken when they first charged. Unless I'm seeing things, which is very possible.
Oh, these guys are shooting too. Everyone's shooting across the Fishkill Creek.
Yeah, they were supposed to withdraw, but I figured since they're being engaged, they got drawn in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
These guys are moving.
Who is winning for now? It's kind of confusing.
Well, the British almost have all their wagons across, and look like they as long as they can hold back the Massachusetts, which they probably will be, despite their bridgehead, they should be able to get to free. Because Poor's having a tough time. The units are just worse quality.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I moved the wagons for you. So.
Oh, thank you. I think that's done, so we can do screenshots for their 12.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I broke Discord.
Get the screenshot, and then I got to use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right.
There's no bathroom breaks.
This is.
I did not permit that.
I'll be right back.
Did it stop streaming? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So you did Gates and Poor. Still gotta do Phillips.
I mean, they're unlikely to get it, but it is an outside possibility that they could isolate a portion of the army.
Yeah, they could. Lincoln's moving too slow, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a good line, but the British are getting away. All right. I think I did everyone. I'm gonna go get updates. All right, General Phillips. So the Americans have fallen back southeast up atop the ridge or hills in that direction. Their second line attempting to resist your charge and attacks, and already their second line is breaking as well. You spend your time mostly with the 62nd Foot helping them to recover. So what are your orders?
So I will ride to the line and tell them to disengage and fall back to their starting positions.
Oh, fall back. Okay. Disengage, fall back. Alright. Thank you. Alright, General Poor. Such a terrible last name. So your division retreats to the hills to the southeast and attempts to reform a new line. Your second line attempting to hold back the British who are charging on your left flank and winning. They start to break your militia over there, Cook's Connecticut militia. And your 1st New Hampshire are breaking as well. Only the 2nd New York is holding at the moment. And everyone else is still trying to reform and reorganize. So it's not looking great.
No, it's not. Oh, dear. I have nothing left to put in.
Do you want me to come back? Do you need a moment?
Yeah, I might need a minute to think here.
No worries, I'll be back. Alright, General Gates. An officer from Patterson's division arrives at your HQ and gives you very sad news that Patterson was killed in the attack. But he does bring positive news, is that they've made a bridgehead and are pushing off the Hessians with success.
Excellent. I want them to expand it. Send the 11th MA to the right, the 12th MA to the left, the 14th MA up the middle, and have Learned's men ready to go in after them. But I do want to detach Evans' New Hampshire militia from Learned's unit to go in on the left of the 2nd Hampshire militia, and have the 3rd MA try to advance to take some fire off the artillery, as well as Livingston's regiment.
Okay, so you wanted the 3rd MA to attack their artillery?
Yeah.
Okay, and who else did you want to do that?
Livingston's.
Okay, Livingston. Okay. Oops.
Thanks.
What else do I have? I go back to pour. Alright, what are your orders?
I think we need to. Oof. There's not really any good options here. There's. I need to disengage as best I can at this point, and either retreat south or east. Otherwise, we're going to lose the whole brigade.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, Jan,
Oh,
I can't get them. Von Rysendell should be with Burgoyne. I can't do it. So.
Oh, you're not able to move him? Okay. Who?
Like- But he doesn't have a mic, so he needs to be in his channel.
Oh, okay. Von Rice with Burgoyne.
Yeah.
In his channel.
Yeah.
Von Riediesel?
Yeah. I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
Is Poor disengaging?
No, Poor's. The British disengaged. Poor was starting to run.
oh yeah. Lincoln is charging his guys at the bridge. Just so you know, they are on fire and they are charging.
Who's charging? Oh, over there.
Wait, let me just mark it.
Morgan's
I haven't-
right. Okay.
Oh yeah,
These
let's
guys.
charge with the riflemen. What a great idea.
Hey, it's Morgan. He can do anything. He's magic.
It's a unique strategy. Nobody would expect that.
These guys like to charge, man. I tell you.
Everyone loves to charge.
I mean, I did it because I basically had no other option.
Yeah, you gotta get across the bridge. I mean, you could have shot forever, but you didn't have time for that.
Yeah, well, frankly, the way the frontage was looking, I mean, like I said to him, they probably could have held us there forever.
I'm gonna get back down because they're dead.
It's
So
a
I'll be back.
nasty little L shape there.
All right. What's Does anyone know what these guys are supposed to be doing down here?
Marching.
March out.
Yeah, march.
Okay. And Tenbrock should be with Gates now, right?
Yes.
I can move him. Alright, I think combat's all done, so we can do screenshots.
Picture time.
12:15. we doing on time? Still got about an hour. Phillips. Did someone move wagons for this turn?
So they're trying to rally those 2 units. The 1 unit's been rallying for 1 turn. The other ones are going to try to rally as well.
Which units are we talking about?
The one that was broken first. So where Burgoyne is currently, he's trying to rally that. So is Van Diesel, whatever hell is Van Diesel.
Van Diesel.
Yeah.
Okay.
How can they? You can't charge through them, buddy.
How dare you, Gates? How dare you? You ordered me to do that.
Alright, Fraser's trying to charge through the Hessians.
Yes! Yes!
Kill the Hessians! Mow them down.
Yes!
Like, I don't even know how.
I don't.
Please!
Who cares about strategy?
Alright.
This guy, that's like, it's all he does is he charges. Every battle I've seen.
Charge it too.
Let me look at this.
If you can't charge the enemy, charge your allies.
Alright. Let me make sure I'm looking at this screenshot correct.
I think the whole left flank of the Americans is about to charge.
Yeah, he's trying to charge through the Hessians. Alright.
I'm just gonna disrupt everyone for that then.
Let's go!
With him at the like, that's literally what he's doing. Like,
alright.
Burgoyne's like, form a line, and the rest of them are like, alright, charge!
Alright, you can do screenshots if you haven't yet.
Yeah, those guys are trying to fall back, but you know.
I'm gonna take orders.
I don't know what is happening. The Grenadiers were just coming up, so yeah.
He decided to go over.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello. As you can tell, General Tenbrook has arrived from the rear. To the front, Patterson's division continues to stream across the bridge and create more of a bridgehead. The fighting is very fierce in the streets of Saratoga. Livingston and 3rd Massachusetts advance on the British guns and are taking heavy casualties as they do so. And you can hear lots of small arms fire all along the Fishkill Creek to the west, engaging with the British and Hessians across the river.
Beautiful. I want to send Nixon over there to go look at that flank and report on if our line extends further than theirs, basically.
Okay.
And then I also want to send the 8th MA up and the 5th MA up to reinforce the attack on the artillery, keep pouring firepower on them. Same with that artillery. And then the rest of the Congo line is going to move up, and everyone needs to keep moving across the bridge into Saratoga. Keep pushing, keep attacking, club them.
The one thing I'll add is, if possible, move those first 2 militia units out of the way on the road. Like, make way for the artillery and bring those guns up to...
make way for the artillery.
Yeah.
You want the artillery... Your artillery going which way? North, northeast, northwest?
North up to Schuyler's estate, and then I guess Gates knows the situation better, so he can...
They're just joining the artillery line?
Yeah, extend the artillery line. Bring him in to reinforce the Grand Battery. We must bombard this fort into submission.
Okay.
Very nice.
Alright, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Alright, I've got good news for you. To your
Oh yeah.
much relief, the British have fallen back and apparently don't want to keep fighting you. So they they fell back to the northwest.
Oh, we both have the same idea, I guess. Almost set about trying to reorganize my brigade in case we need to keep fighting. But for now, I'm gonna take this respite and try and get everyone back in shape. Hopefully, it won't take too long, but we'll see.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. All right, General Phillips, you have pulled back your line, and the Americans do not seem to want to attack you. They're content to remain on the hill. In fact, they may be marching southwest. You receive a report from a wagon master that almost the last of your baggage train has made it safely across the river and to the north. So you've managed to get them north, and that'll hopefully give you enough food that you can make it back to Canada. So that part of your mission's done. Now you just have to hold long enough for your whole army to get across. Can you hear me? Am I talking to a dead wall? I see you're deafened. Alright, Chan's gone. Back to the...
On dispatches.
I'm the reason why Crisis has that.
I'm streaming again. It keeps coming off, I guess.
Yeah, your stream closes every time you switch a channel.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Wow, that's a giant hodgepodge in the middle. I don't know if, well... Let's see, these guys are just going to be decimated.
Who knew charging headlong into the enemy was a bad idea?
Keep up the pressure.
A cone, Brooke is moving Vorner's brigade. I'll be right back.
Is Skresky here? No. I can't do anything until Skresky's here. I can do that part.
I believe they charged through their own units again.
Don't tell me the infantry is winning against cannons.
No, this is artillery fire.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, these guys can't even shoot at anything.
Oh yeah, and the left is charging again.
No.
Yes, drive them back.
Still waiting on Skrevsky.
Who lost more, guys? The British or the Americans by now? I think it's the Americans.
Lost? Yeah, the Americans.
Yeah, Skrevsky
Yeah.
was a bit late getting out his screenshots.
Okay. Oh yeah, because of his bathroom break that I didn't authorize.
Can't if Mac Warrior game, you're having us play Clanners. That's so cringe.
Why is that cringe?
The clans are cringe.
Oh. Well, I know I haven't played BattleTech or MechWarrior since I was like 10, so I'm just making it up and Googling stuff.
Fair enough.
I've only ever played the online PC game.
Move some more.
Oh yeah, and there is here. They're attacking the cavalry.
Oh, okay. Is the cavalry attacking them, or are they just standing there and taking?
They are attacking the cavalry.
What's the
Lincoln.
Is the cavalry charging them, or what are they doing?
No, they're just kind of attacking it.
Okay, well they're gonna have them fall back like that.
Fair enough.
They're not gonna stay. Okay, I think the combat's. Oh, we're still waiting on Skrevsky. Where's Skrevsky? I'm gonna go listen in.
Only yes. I'll draw a picture. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, only ARPS units are crossing. That's it. Done.
Okay, dokie. And then the rallying infantry, where do you want them to go?
They're to be on the right hand side of the bridge that the Americans crossing.
Okay.
Artillery switch canister and stuff, etc.
Alright. Alright, we'll be back. Jan, she's drawing a picture real quick.
Drawing a picture. I already did combat, so.
Alright, well, it's pretty easy, so.
Okay, I'm gonna start doing screenshots. You can go ahead, Cone.
Have they ordered to charge through their own men again?
No, they're turning. Well, actually, Fraser is still trying to get through yet.
God, yes.
Would the 20th foot fall back since it's broken?
Yeah, I mean, it just
Yeah,
barely
let's
happened,
move.
so you can leave them there.
Yeah.
And they will be flying back.
Alright. Yeah, it's a confused mess what they're doing.
They just need to keep expanding that bridgehead. Keep pushing.
If we bleed enough, then we will win.
Yeah. Hey, will someone check the live stream on YouTube and see if it's picking up the anyone's voice besides mine?
Here, hold on. Let me mute.
Oh, someone needs to talk, so he can
Voice.
It's picking up. It's at least picking up my ugly voice. So.
Well, it's probably picking us all. Oh well.
Oh no.
Okay, good. The last few streams, or all the streams up till now, it got my voice fine, but no one else's, which is annoying.
looks like a crack. Like I can't even make this neat.
Oh,
'cause
what
it's
time
like,
is it? 12:30. No.
It's 12:30.
Yeah, 12:30. Like he can't even get his troops out. They're so intertwined at this point.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Alright, I'll go get updates.
Yeah, it's ogre, dude. It's literally ogre.
Alright, something's ogre. So Nixon sends a writer back saying that about half of the force that were on the West Banks are breaking, but that it doesn't matter because the British are falling back, and that he can see across the banks. He can see the New York militia under Lincoln.
Excellent.
And
General Lincoln says he's charging the enemy positions. This will be a glorious victory.
Ten Brock's artillery comes in the line, joins the Grand Battery. The men continue to stream forth into destruction in the north and continue to expand the bridgehead.
Alright, I think it might be time to transfer our command towards the north shore, or towards the where the South Berkshire militia is right now, right around there. Get a better view of what's going on at the front. Keep transferring regiments forward into the breach. Have them push for the bridgehead to the east side of the river. I want them to assault that fortress where the battery is, where the British battery is bad.
Okay. Is Ten Brock moving up with you too?
I'll be going with General Gates. Okay. One sec. I want to check very quickly though. Warner, Berkshire, Hampshire, Essex. Okay. I'm going to send Warner back across the Fishkill at the closest possible crossing, so they can go back to General Lincoln to reinforce him. And then my brigade, I'm just going to send them across the river once there's space.
Okay.
Across the river to the north to reinforce the attack.
Got it.
Yeah, tell Nixon to reform the men who have seen action. Let them rest a little bit. But if they can still make pot shots on any of the damn lobsters across that river, by God, have them do it.
Okay. Thank you.
God bless.
If Cone comes here, tell him I got you covered.
Sure thing.
All right,
Wow.
General Poor. So the British continue to hold their line and reform and reorganize, and you do as well. Your men are still bloodied, many wounded, but they're in better shape than they have been.
I mean, that's good. Is there any indication of what's going on across the river aside from a lot of gunfire?
You can see a lot of fighting. So the wagons are. Let's see. Let me look at your screenshot. Make sure I don't tell you something you don't see. Where are you? Yeah. So the wagon train has completely crossed the bridge, and the bridge is actually empty. But there's a whole lot of smoke rising above Saratoga, far to the west, and you can see a lot of fighting down that way. But it looks like most of the British army is still across to the west and hasn't crossed over yet.
Okay. We'll keep reforming then. For now, I think we'll probably be needed at some point in the near future. I'm going to form a line with the militia and the 2nd and 4th New York up front, Third, first, and second New Hampshire in reserve for now.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, Phillips? Oh, I see. Reform the line, one big one, prepare for the Americans. Alright. Nice big long line. Alright.
Cannons.
Oh, well, I just realized it's even dumber than I thought. It's cannons in the ruins of a fort.
Yeah, it's not an actual fort, it's just ruins. Oops. Heck, we'll just have the artillery. Holy crap. Alright. Oh, Skrevsky hasn't finished his stuff, has he? I gotta wait. No, I don't. I'm just gonna do it. There. Gone. Too many things. What's this, 6, 3.
Okay. So they're trying to withdraw, but it's yeah. Fraser is trying to inspire the 20th Grenadiers, so do what you will with that.
Okay.
What is there to inspire?
I don't know, dude. He wants
The will to charge through your own men.
Are the Americans
Charging, yes.
oh, they're charging too? Everyone's charging.
Oh, okay. Well, this could be
Firing. Who knows how to fire a musket? You just go in there and stab everyone you see.
What about
yeah. I would say they were trying to move back swiftly, but since they're being charged, I would think yeah, it's just gonna be
what about Glover? Did you move him yet? Or
No, I placed them there. That's where he wants them.
Okay.
He wants them to kind of flank the enemy.
Alright. But that's as far as they got this time.
No, the riflemen are dying.
Jesus.
It's supposed to be long range snipers, not.
Not
Yeah, we've been over this.
I don't know why they're in melee when he has 5 units of militia behind them. I don't understand.
I don't think he realizes they're the riflemen.
You might not. You should tell him. Well, it's too late now. Never mind.
Do I have to kinda?
Your long-range riflemen turn their rifles into clubs.
Well, yeah, they probably have like quite the mix. They probably don't even have like a standard bayonet.
Yeah, they wouldn't have a bayonet probably.
Your militiamen watch in awe as, without bayonets, they charge headlong.
All right. I think combat's done. It's 12:45.
Okay.
We'll probably do
Well,
2 more turns.
if they're sufficiently aggressive, they should at least bag a portion of that.
Oh, Cone, I can do the screenshot and update for Gates and Tinbrock since they're together anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's
Then I'll just
45.
go for Lincoln.
Yep, 45.
Thank you.
I don't know why I keep checking the Patterson channel. Nothing else is going to happen there.
No, it will not.
To look at the results of my glorious charge.
Oh, don't worry. A few weeks ago, I had my own glorious charge.
I was literally like, I object to doing this. This is a bad idea. But if you
Why?
want me to
Tell
do
me,
this,
tell me a reason why this is a bad idea.
Oh, see, that's where we're different. I was the CIC when I did my charge.
why would you lead a charge as a CIC?
I was with my cavalry. I was feeling in the moment, and you know what? It won us
You
the
went
day.
in, yeah.
It disrupted them enough that we won the day. I immediately.
Can you see anything?
All right.
What?
So you move up to just behind the ranks of the South Berkshire Militia. And you can see utter chaos across the way. Men fighting Hessians in the streets, some trying to get back across the bridge, some lying wounded and dying. Yep. But still, they're clearing off enough room that men continue to slowly stream across the bridge, so they're making progress.
Let's go. The human wave attack. Its first iteration. Just keep sending them
Super
across.
assault column.
The militia assault column. A daring combination.
We're gonna focus all that artillery fire on the last standing British, aka Hessian in this case, artillery battery. Just keep punishing them and keep sending infantry across. Have them fix the bayonet and get in there with them. Grind it down.
I think if there's enough room for me and it starts to look like we may be gaining ground, I'll head over the creek and supervise the assault.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
It's so over. I'm about to die, aren't I?
Don't leave frontal charges. I swear to God.
Second
It's
American
wrong.
general to die. I only do that if I'm like cavalry, but
Alright, General Poor. You continue to reform your lines, and the British appear to be doing the same. You can start to see Hessians moving along the bridge eastward now. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm looking at my screenshot and not liking a lot of it.
You want me to come back?
Yeah, probably the best thing to do.
Okay. I guess I'll read your channel. Launch a full general advance and engage. Okay. General advance. I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm going to hold my position for now.
Okay. Thank you.
I see the British right wing is having an attack of the big brains. Clearly what you need to do is take the risk to rout the Continentals over there. It's not like you're protecting the entire army's withdrawal or anything. It's not like that's important.
You talking about Philip's attack again?
Yeah.
Looks like Lincoln's sending forward Glover to go try to capture Burgoyne before he can get away. If they get there, they might wrap up the line, and then
Yeah.
the remaining will probably start surrendering. Completely surrounded, disrupted, losing a battle.
They're already losing the battle.
Well, yeah, but they are losing the battle, and now they're surrounded as well.
Double bam. I'm double bad.
Let's see, what other combat is there? That won't do. They're running. He's running. Skowski here yet? Nope.
Wow, somehow through sheer bloody mindedness, they've managed to suppress that artillery with infantry fire.
What are the British thinking about, like? I wonder.
Well, right now they're trying to rally their breaking men, so they're probably going to get captured.
Damn.
They don't know his militia's there right around the corner, about to cut them off completely.
Yep.
Well, at this point, it's probably too late to do anything about it.
Yeah, but at this point, it's like trying to save as many men as you can.
Which is like 10 people.
Oh my god. They're gonna bag that whole force.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Let's go!
So 24 foot is charging Grams. there's conflicting orders across everywhere.
Because that's the best.
Burgoyne is trying to rally the 20th foot. I don't know what they were planning here.
That's why you never, as a higher commander, issue orders when your subordinates are also there.
I tried to say that
You
so now
do that.
the grenadiers were supposed to withdraw. They were also supposed to charge. So I just left them where they were. Cause they had conflicting orders.
God be good, we are so fucked. Adolf von Riedesel.
The Dragoons, same thing. They're like, we're supposed to withdraw, but we're supposed to yeah. It's just a clusterfuck.
I feel bad.
Do we do one more turn, or do we call it here?
I think it's a British route, so
I think doing another turn is just salt in the wound. I think it's over at this point.
One more turn.
No, I think it's salt. I agree. There's no way these guys are getting that whole British force is cut off.
They got cut off. It's just gonna be either surrender or die.
Yeah, I wouldn't do another turn at this point.
I gotta see if Tinbrock dies. Oh no, he's good.
Fine.
Yeah, that was. They got their trains out.
The supplies are safe.
The army's fucked, but the supplies are safe.
Alright.
Do any of the British die? They're staying on the front lines trying to rally all their men.
Oh, then I'll roll for it, just for fun.
Fraser and Burgoyne, basically.
Burgoyne's not too close to the front.
Yeah, he's not too close, but Fraser definitely.
Okay, well, we're good.
Well, they're probably going to become prisoners.
Yeah, at this point, maybe, probably, yeah.
Especially since they're not retreating yet, and there's an entirely fresh militia coming behind them.
Yeah.
Specifically with orders to capture them.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be cut off and retreat. Alright, go ahead and bring everyone. Let's go to the... Well, bring them into here. We can stay in umpire. Start popping them over.
Let's go. It's over. I can sleep.
Oh? It's over?
Yeah, it's over.
Alright, let me share my screen.
Did I capture General Burgoyne? That's my only question.
Yes.
You captured the whole army.
No
Yes.
Alright. Welcome, everyone. So, there's been a day of surprises. As you all know by this point, originally we were going to fight a more historical Battle of Saratoga, but the British not wrongly decided that that was probably a losing fight and they didn't want to do it, and so Burgoyne made the decision to retreat north and try to get to Canada. So the Americans were quite surprised when they arrived at their empty camp in the morning and rushed after them. So in the fight, let me get a... So the Americans came up 3 roads. Poor's division came up this road. They crossed over the Hudson and then marched quickly up that way. The majority came up the central road, which was directly from where they were at the Bemis Heights. And then a smaller portion under Lincoln came up this road. And the British had originally deployed, they had a defensive line here, one guarding the bridge, and then some units in here, which quickly crossed and then formed the line here. And so most of the fighting on the left side, the British didn't fight too long, and so it was mostly a withdrawal with the Americans slowly pursuing while in line, coming up this way. In the center, it was an all-out brawl. This bridge is now called the Bloody Bridge. It is the famed site where General Patterson was killed, and General Tinbrock was almost shot, but not.
Let's go.
But lots of fighting trying to make a bridgehead here, and Hessians fighting for their lives. And then over here, Poor and Phillips were duking it out. Poor had more men, but lower quality, and Phillips did a good job creating just enough room for all the wagons to get away, and also for some units to start to get free. Bryman's Hessians, anyway. But in the center, the bridgehead continues. The Hessians are starting to break. The British are starting to break, and then unbeknownst to all of them, Glover's division is coming down on top of them from behind, and so they will essentially, if we win another round, they'd be cut off from the north and surrounded and just mass surrender. So the majority of Burgoyne's army is still captured in this scenario, although he did get all his supply wagons free, and then a few Hessians managed to make it out, and also Phillips' division. But I would still consider this a major, bloody, but a major American victory for the American Revolution. So well
At least my next order was to do a very fast sprint across that bridge.
Okay, Rye Diesel made it safe too. And with the Dragoons. But so yeah, I'm very curious to hear everyone's experience and thoughts, and if I guess let's have the umpires first. So we had Skrevsky umpire again, he did awesome, and then Cone was his first time. He did excellent as well, and then we had Brett and Namable help with dispatches in the middle of it. But so Cone and Skrevsky, you want to give your thoughts from what you saw?
Well, the beginning withdrawal went really well. It's just everybody became, when they got to the town, it just became a confused mess with conflicting orders, people trying to charge through their own infantry, and it caused such a traffic jam. I think you guys got bogged down there. And then you also are trying to send different orders to the same units from different commanders, so it caused confusion. So that would be something to think on, for sure, when you're for the future.
I think our main problem was two people didn't have microphones.
That also didn't help, but you know it is what it is with that. Unfortunately, but you guys did well, considering in that you were communicating as much as you could together. So I thought it went well in all in as a whole, I guess. That's my 2 cents.
Okay, Cone.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting, but for me the funniest situation was with Warner. No, go here. No, go back. No, stay actually here. Never mind. No. Do this, do that.
Yeah, Warner countermarched, I think, 3 or 4 times. Never went anywhere.
Was it Marching Simulator?
Luckily, that wasn't a player, so that's alright.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it'd have been so funny.
If I was a player, I'd be angry.
I think the player would just disobey at a certain point.
Yeah.
Alright.
Rifles should have the highest of praise because they charged the enemy line infantry. No, I think they actually charged the grenadiers.
Yeah. Alright, well let's hear from, I guess, the American team first. Gates and everyone else. How did it go from your perspective?
And I'll talk at once.
I wasn't sure if Gates wanted to go first. If not, I'll say so.
Alright.
Oh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh wait.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Sorry, guys. I said I thought that this game was super fun. It was interesting having the scenario change so much between what we originally thought it was and what ended up happening. I thought it was wise on the part of the British team to try to get out of, Saratoga and the historical battlefield when they did, and obviously their plan was serious and it almost worked. But I was lucky in that we were able to bring some troops from Poor's unit over to the east side of the Hudson, and that I was able to have Lincoln and some forces on the north side of the creek that we were fighting over that whole time. The most exciting part of this game for me was probably watching the artillery duel going on between Fort Hardy and the Schuyler estate. At the start, we were outnumbered, but in the end, we won it. So that was exciting. And in general, I think everyone on my team played really well and communicated well as much as they could. And I enjoyed playing with you all. So thank you for the game.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was funny to start because there was so much confusion with the change of the battlefield and everything that I think a lot of the American players, we were really confused and we didn't really know who was where. And me and Lincoln started off in the Southwest, and we kept sending messages to Gates and receiving messages from Gates. And we were confused because we thought Gates was on the other side of the Hudson. We were like, how are we sending messages to him? So when I crossed the river and headed toward the church and into Schuyler's estate, all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, there's a massive traffic jam with like 30 American regiments to your north. I was like, wait, what? I was like, where's Gates? Is he here? And then I see Patterson's lifeless body sitting next to the road. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I guess this is where he was the whole time. But yeah.
Yeah, that was one confusing element. There was one turn where I think I was told there were enemy dragoons on the other side of that river, and then like where that was relayed to me by Tenbrook here, and but I guess we had a major friendly force there, and that wasn't clear. But yeah, the confusion of the battlefield is always fun to work with. I was initially not even going to be a division commander, so I had to not only figure out who I was commanding, also where we even were. But yeah, I think their scariest moment is the second turn where our column ran right into the British line there, who were actually prepared for us while we were marching in column. So I guess you guys were still retreating. It looked bad for a moment there.
Yeah, I thought we were literally all just going to get pressed into the river and get killed, like Lake Trasimene style. I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
we're literally all going to get bayoneted in the water. Like
that's definitely what it looked like for a moment.
I almost made it to the other side of the bridge before the enemy infantry did, and I was like 5 minutes from being there.
It's over. It's over.
How much disruption did you get?
I was at 2 by the time I showed up.
You're lucky. More probably.
That's part of why my try to push them back up against the bridge didn't go so great. Is even though I had more troops, they're already punched up by the time we got in. So it made committing enough forces and also making sure I could conserve my brigade a bit tricky.
Yeah. But it really helped because you were able to tie up a big portion of the British Army, and they weren't able to bring more troops across either in a quick time. So I don't know, it definitely helped us.
All right, let's hear from the British, starting with Burgoyne.
It didn't actually go as badly as I expected it to. Because looking at this, it looks like we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 brigades are going to get over, probably. I'm probably going to get over if I did leave this turn, as will whoever. Then, what's his face? Fraser's dead. Ha. And what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units will probably be forced to surrender. But that's what 2/3 of our army will get across.
Well, I mean,
and the dragoons are about to charge, which would be interesting.
I would have pursued you to be clear. I mean,
part of the problem is Burgoyne's army is
all
still...
of these prisoners.
Glover's brigade is just gonna try to pick off those nice red officers' uniforms. So I don't know, Burgoyne, you might not make it.
I'm on a horse.
Part of the problem though is Burgoyne's still in the middle of nowhere in New York with no supplies.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to be fair, once we get to the other side of that river, we have quite a lot of supplies, and thanks to you, we have less men that we need to feed.
Gentleman Johnny moment.
I did expect to have to only get Phillips across, and that'd be it. I didn't expect to get anything else across at all.
No.
I mean, it would have been funny if we just started with every single unit just parked in that fort and just waited for the supplies and hoped they outran you. And then just all crossed them. Bye!
I would have liked to have tried to capture them. I almost... There was a turn where it looked like they were guarded.
I will say I am furious at you, Gates, for that revisionist history in regards to my charge. You ordered me to do it.
No, not from the front, sir. Not from the front. I explicitly told you, do not do that.
I mean, to be fair, it worked.
You definitely got a bridge named after you.
Yeah, Patterson's a hero.
Patterson.
Hang on, did Patterson charge?
Yes!
Is that... Oh my god, what an idiot.
Yeah, when I started marching up to reinforce gates, I just saw this block on the side. I was like, oh, is that like a Hessian like brigade commander who died? And he's like, oh no, that's Patterson. I was like, oh.
I literally did like an opt-in. I said, we're taking the flints out of the muskets and we're just gonna hit them.
Based.
I'd say it was more of a contention for a Darwin Award, but okay.
I disagree. I disagree. That threat in your center was a huge reason why you got encircled.
Let's go.
Can I ask, just because this charge, because I'm actually surprised that you forced the bridge, so I'm assuming that there was just a massive charge there and things went your way, because that was the key point.
Well, we were able to feed more troops into it than you guys, or than the British were. And that,
so got to go across the bridge, though.
We had more. The Americans had more troops than the British had bullets.
Yeah, and also we were trying to tie down as many regiments shooting back and forth across the river as possible.
Yeah,
so over time, your guys gained disruption, and
so were your guys. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, because that's the key bit of the battle, really, isn't it? Losing that bridge, lost the battle. And the guns.
Also,
there was an artillery duel which we lost as well, by the looks of it.
Yes.
And we also apparently. Yeah, I'm gonna fire all these commanders when I get close to our side. Why the hell didn't they just canister the infantry? Canister infantry. Problem solved.
I'm surprised that any of those Continental infantry are. We managed to win that.
You're literally shooting at a fort with cannons.
Yeah.
A ruined fort.
Yeah.
There's still gonna be walls.
Every soldier of the Continental Army is a marksman. That's not true, but just imagine it that way.
We managed to just shoot the heads of all the British soldiers who were peering over the destroyed walls of the fort. Meanwhile,
I will say it is kind of hilarious. Oh, sorry, you can
go
first. Oh, okay. I was just gonna say it is hilarious that my forces, I just told them to keep charging simply because you were retreating, and I figured that would be the best thing to do. But what that turned into was Morgan's riflemen and the militia, none of which I assume have bayonets, although I'm not certain on that because maybe some of them did at this point.
How the hell did they break them?
Charging your line infantry and grenadiers,
winning,
which might not have been a great idea on my part, but hey, we had the numbers.
American unstoppable.
Four militia units or 3 militia units in the light broke 3 British line.
Well, they were already. You were facing the wrong way because you were engaged across the river and retreating. So
Hmm.
I think the confusion may have played a part.
Your riflemen were ranged. You essentially sent snipers up there to do melee combat. You're beating them with their rifle butts.
Yeah.
Whereas you had like a complete 4 militiamen with bayonets directly behind them.
Yeah, well, they were in front and they didn't swap out till after hitting the grenadiers, and then I did eventually swap their positions.
Let's just say the umpire chat was really going on about that. We were so glad you finally switched it out.
I should have thought of that sooner, and I didn't.
Incidentally, how did the guys get behind us? Did they walk all the way around?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I must take it ages.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they were hiding in the forest. The militiamen that cut you off, and if you had pulled back, then you would have been fine. But you just stayed a bit too long.
Well, they were trying to pull back. It was just that they were so tightly packed that pulling back was.
Yeah, because I think I was basically saying pull back across the bridge like half an hour before this. But there wasn't really any way to do it because every unit was engaged in melee at that point.
Yeah, because
so it
of
just
my
wasn't going to happen.
foolhardy charge across the bridge.
Yeah, I'm still miffed that that happened because I would have thought that our men would just shot you as you crossed the bridge in single file and
Well,
laugh.
yeah, we did. I mean, you did. But
That's what he said.
It was the heroic charge that went their way. That's just the way
my
it is.
men. As is the role of a brigade commander.
These are the brigades that are completely destroyed in that bridge crossing.
Oh, okay.
So
Ow.
Yeah. Several
That's-
units. I mean, they're probably not like from an operational perspective 100% KIA, but they're tactically gone.
Yeah, I'm going to say that this is like a good tactical compared to a historical British victory. We have units still alive that haven't surrendered, and casualties are... Actually, what would the casualties be?
We're going to lose half our army, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brigades maybe? Maybe 9? Depends. Or regiments.
We'll blow the bridge, stop them coming over, and then we'll kick the ass of the Americans on the east bank. So
I'm
we'll
assuming the routed units that are close to the bridge, then the Americans will run across the bridge as they're routed. They're not going to like run in the wrong direction.
Also, we had boats that we used to ferry that one brigade or that one division over, and we could continue to do it even if the bridge was blown.
Yeah.
But that'll take a while.
Yeah, my lights would be shooting you, killing you. So don't worry about that.
It could probably take like a day, maybe, to bring everyone across.
Yeah, but we have a
Good
lot of
fun.
supplies.
In enemy territory, have fun like boating,
fly wagon.
have fun boating across Lake Champlain. It's gonna be
By
fun.
the way, the broken units that the Hessians have next to the bridge, would they just run across the bridge?
yeah, they would. You talking about these ones?
No, the ones to the left of them, next to Vaidisel. Would they just run across the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, so they probably get away.
But some of them can get caught, aren't they?
So
Yeah, well, the Dragoons would cover them,
Maybe
because the
one.
Dragoons are meant to charge, yeah.
you'd probably
And
get
then
about
I get across because I sprint.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right, doesn't it?
I'd have sprinted across, so I'd be fine. Because
I
I'm
think
on a
you're
horse.
captured personally.
Oh God,
Mm.
I'm already.
Nah.
I think you're going to get out a tragic figure in the American war, the American kind of troubles.
killed.
I think
The
I'd
man
get
who- the
away
man who
if I
lost
sprinted hard
Saratoga.
enough. Just a quick sprint on a horse, I would get across. Especially if the Dragoon's charging, hint.
What? Yeah, charge
Well,
into the pocket with
I'm
your.
gonna
own
go now.
power.
It's kind of late for me,
Yeah.
but it was fun, guys.
Thanks,
Good
everyone.
Thank you very much to
Okay.
the umpires for running it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this was the largest live game I've done yet. It went pretty
Yeah, we had a
well.
lot of people. It went well. It was fun.
It was fun. It went really well. The umpires all did really well as well. So seemed seamless.
Move fast.
Yeah, move fast, which is good.
I am, however, going to maintain that me and my horse would outrun infantry.
But can they outrun bullets?
Yeah, but that relies on the infantry catching up in the first place to be in range. Key point.
Yeah, but
I'm going to order my dragoons to stop you from crossing. That's what I'm going to do. Because the hex and if they stop that man from crossing because he's messed up.
I mean, I'm gonna then point out as like a lot of American units are chasing from behind me, and I'm probably not looking happy, that the only reason they're alive was my cunning plan. Also, who was it who said not to bother with any units around church? Who was that?
It was the correct decision.
Yeah, but who well, was it?
Nice went their way, they forced a bridge, that's war.
They
would have got
it was meant to hold the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, if we'd put units around church with the weight of the American forces there, they would have been crushed. I don't think they would have survived very long.
No. Also, how many units started on the left, on the far left? Like, I assume you still outnumbered the British and the Hessians, though.
Are you talking about in the west, or?
Yes, in the far west. How many started there?
It was originally my brigade, which was 10 or 11 regiments.
Okay, so you still outnumbered us by a lot.
Yeah, the problem was we marched in, and then, like, at the second bridge crossing in the south, that was when I could see, I think it was like 4 regiments of foot, and then like 2 or 3 regiments of Hessians, and they were like all just like right above us and like enveloping us. I was like, oh my god, it's literally over. I thought I was just gonna get killed.
If they had attacked, they
And then you
could have.
The internal withdrawal was really well done. I will say that.
And I'm
The reason we didn't attack is we also worked out if we pushed past that bridge, and you had a lot of units walking up the middle, if you got one dispatch away, then we'd just end up with units behind us.
Yep.
And that would look even stupider on my resume.
Ryman actually, because he started with the dragoons down here in the south.
Yeah, it's like it's like
nearly captured.
Yeah, they're all around you.
On round 2, because the Americans were here and like here, and he was right here and had nowhere to go. But luckily,
and I'm really annoyed that I didn't get those riflemen in the side because I was going to charge across the bridge and they just slipped away before I got there.
They pulled back and then he made it that way.
That would have been my only combat of the game.
Given the fact they were pulling back, you could have just charged after them. Given the fact they'd be facing away from you, and you just end up charging the rear of riflemen, which would still also work.
To be fair, I was trying to get out and make sure we didn't get trapped.
He might have ran into.
Yeah, and how did that go?
Well, for him, pretty well. For you,
I maintain I would have got across that bridge with my amazingly fast horse. Let's go on wheels.
I've got to go, folks. Really good game. Really, really enjoyed this. It was excellent, and I'll catch you next time.
Thanks, Harp.
Sounds good.
Thanks, everyone.
Good job, everybody. Yeah, I'm gonna drop off here. So, you guys have a great day or night, whatever it is for you.
Yeah, it was a good game. Thank you for the
morning.
I'm gonna end the stream as well.